Hi everybody, thanks for taking a few moments to watch my video. This is my 2000 Lexus RX300 SUV, and to say that once you drive a Lexus you won't drive anything else is an understatement. They really are the best made cars on the road as far as durability, reliability, just the way the doors and the other parts fit. It's just a little bit tighter, a little bit nicer engineered, very, very quiet inside, and of course lots and lots of features. There really is nothing better. And as far as a small to mid-size SUV, the Lexus RX series is considered the best of the best. There's nothing better. So let's take a look inside. You can see absolutely beautiful plush leather seats. Let me see if I can crank up the light a little bit. There we go. The backs of the front seats are in very nice condition. That, of course, is a rear AC vent in between. And just take a look at the beauty of the door panels. There's the one on the other side. And I'll focus just for a moment on the rear cargo area before we get into the front seat. And this is just beautiful. I may be overexposed. Here we go. So that's the rear cargo area. Just a beautiful, beautiful car. Nice big storage bins there. Under here, of course, we have the spare tire and the jack, which hopefully you'll never need. And of course, these seats here fold down. These are just great SUVs. As you see, this is the driver's door panel, also in excellent condition. The carpet's in pretty good shape. There's the driver's seat. No tears, no burns. Very, very durable leather. I did have these armrests reupholstered, and because they were a little bit worn, as armrests get. And there's the passenger seat in great shape. That, of course, is a current smog certification. And there's the other door panel. Now look at the dashboard. No cracks, no lifts. And in there is an integrated stereo that also controls the air conditioning. It's really quite sophisticated, particularly considering it's a 2000. Now I'm going to go ahead and get in the vehicle. And as you can see, my foot is not on the gas. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the car. And it is a super reliable start. And it starts like that every time. There's no pumping the gas or anything else. Now I've got this fan here all the way up, but it's going to make it rather difficult for you to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this to the off button right there. Okay. So as you can see, this screen lets you know average miles an hour. There's temperature. There's the clock. That tells you that the AC is pointed right in your face where you want it. As you can see here, 137,000 miles. So very, very low miles for a 2000. Obviously, we are a little low on gas. This does have cruise control, and yes, the cruise control works. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate everything else. There's your driver's window. There's your passenger window. There's your rear passenger window. And there's the rear driver's window. And of course, they all go up just as easily as they went down. No slow windows, no starting and stopping windows, no shuttering windows, just the way it's supposed to. And this beauty also has a sunroof. And it's not just a tilt, it's a fully sliding glass sunroof. And that's a great feature, especially in Vegas. Why? Because when you get into your car on a hot day, we all know heat rises. Nothing releases the heat than opening up that sunroof. It just goes right out. So that's nice. And they are nice to drive at night this time of year. A sunroof is just a great feature. It's not quite a convertible, but it is the next best thing. Now, as you can see here, the engine has a smooth idle. It's not bouncing up and down. It's doing exactly what it should. Now I'm going to go ahead and rev the engine. And you can hear it's got a great sound to it. I'm going to go ahead and get under the hood here. Okay, so as we see here, this is the V6 3000, which is a 3.0 liter. It is the original Toyota 3.0, and it is very easily the best V6 engine ever made, anywhere, foreign or domestic. They just run and run and run and run and run. They're well known to go past 300,000 miles. So, and as you can see, this one's beautifully clean. And you can see this wasn't freshly cleaned. This car has been taken care of all the way around. Just a very nice vehicle. Now, one thing you want to do when you look at any car is you want to look at the oil. You always want to look at that dipstick. And here we have a nice amber translucent hue to the oil, but the most important thing is no bubbles in the oil. When you see bubbles in the oil, you definitely want to run the other way, because that means that water's getting in the oil, and that means head gasket problems, a very common problem in our hot climate. And of course, here's the transmission fluid, and also no black, no sludginess, no unnecessary thickness, just nice red, pinkish translucency. That, again, is exactly what you want your transmission fluid to look like. So come and get yourself the best small to mid-size SUV ever made, the Lexus RX. See you soon. One quick thing I didn't mention, but it is worthy of mentioning, as you can see here, it says ECT power, electronically controlled transmission. It has 3 modes, which are controlled by this button here. You have power mode, which it's in. You have standard mode, and the light goes out. And then you have a little something called snow mode, which, if you ever want to drive up to Mount Charleston in the winter, will be nice to have, because then you don't need to get chains. And I just thought I'd demonstrate real quick the lights. These come on at night by themselves, but those aren't your full headlights. There are your full headlights. That's the brights. That's the regular. There's your left turn signal. There's your right turn signal. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate in the reflection of this glass the lights in the rear. I've just put the headlights on, so there's your tail lights. And there's your left signal. And there's your right signal. I know it looks reversed because it's a mirror. And there are your brake lights with the third brake light. So absolutely everything works. I can even do the reverse. I'm trying to do this by myself. There's your reverse lights too. So absolutely everything on the car works.